So, there's the music for today.
Racism, sexism, and homophobia.
Figured something a little dashing would be appropriate.
Oh man.
Oh, right. We're gonna raid the lich or whatever.
I can't wait for our boat to rise from the depths of the ocean and our crew members to ascend from the heavens.
What?
Black Flag had some really good glitches.
Oh, right. I think I saw some of those. All right. Oh yeah, I got that game for free, but I never played it.
It's okay.
Well, you say that, but your ship is actively rising out of an ocean of air.
Yeah, but it's not made of water.
And in any event, where we last left off, you guys had headed out to the most distant corner of Mynth space, to the planet of Kethlo, a gas giant full of flying land masses, some small, some larger than Mynth itself, and some so far down below layers and layers of clouds that light never touches them. And in that space, creatures of darkness rise up from the depths and claim the lands as their own. You discovered that one of the flags was going down there, and go figure, but it started going down there immediately after the flag was placed on the landmass. And wouldn't you know it, but there was some interference that prevented you from scrying any of the other flags.
Fucked up.
As a result, you were forced, essentially, to dive into the depths of the planet, seek out this flag in the darkness below, and fend off not one but two massive creatures that seemingly came straight from the negative energy plane, or the Shadowfell.
And now I'm the proud owner of Shadow Dragon Goop.
You can reasonably call that a skull. Sure, why not?
I'll fucking make a glass skull and filter it in, it's fine.
Someone will mistake it for a novelty product and drink it.
And you know what? Lily would find it hilarious.
Novelty vodka.
Exactly.
Oh god, yes, mixing that with fucking... Oh. Just do shots of Shadow Dragon.
Anyway, as you were heading back out, and a couple of days from the planet, I would say, you received a message from Harvey, who told you that the Lich has gone to Quetur, the innermost planet and the smallest landmass out of all of the planets, and claimed all of the flags. And that is where we had ended things, before you had had a chance to think of what to do next. So, what do you do?
Well, considering he's just painted a massive target on himself, we can probably see if anybody else wants to help us raid his ship and get some flags.
I mean, he has all of them, so we can just wait.
There is a question of coordinating such an attack. I mean, so right now, we don't have a way to communicate with Harvey beyond messages, right? Or do we? Sorry, I forget our capabilities here.
He has the spell sending, you guys don't.
Did he say where the lich is now?
He did not.
Okay.
Although presumably he's probably near Quetter if Harvey caught him in doing something.
Look, those flags aren't going anywhere. We can go after the lich fucking whenever.
Possibly. I kind of feel like I want to discuss this more with Harvey, and I'm wondering if, given that we're on the long trip back from Kethlo, the easiest thing to do would just be to teleport over there, talk to him, and then we can decide whether we're doing something now or if we're gonna hold off.
Okay, I like the idea of making the lich wait.
I mean, sure, but it may be advantageous to go after him sooner rather than later. We don't really know. I feel like we don't have enough information to make that judgment, really.
Oh, 100%. I'm just saying. It amuses me.
So yeah, I mean, unless there's something I'm not considering, should we all just teleport over there? I mean, I guess someone would have to stay behind, so probably Silky. Sadly.
It's not like any of us have sending, so it's the only way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. So I guess the rest of us can teleport. I don't know. I guess just the three of us, or unless, one of our friends wants to
Four of
come
us.
too.
Four of us.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I mean...
Grenache is here too!
I guess we could leave Grenache behind.
Grenache what holds up his hands and waves.
Grenache, a good friend who was here the entire time.
Yes. Alright, yeah, let's just teleport over there, and we can discuss it with Harvey. We've got lots of time, because the ship's on the way back from Kethlo, so it shouldn't be an issue to teleport, wait until tomorrow. To be fair, I can actually cast teleport twice in one day. I just need to use my 7th and 8th level slots, so...
And incidentally, Relosa, one of your guides, has basically heard your discussion, and her response is, "Oh, so he's taken all of the flags to prevent any of the other racers from getting one?"
Yeah.
Well, that actually happened 140... Oh, no, wait, this is a weird one. 134 years ago, the elves tried that tactic once.
How'd it end for them?
All of the other contestants banded together and destroyed their competing ship.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping that we can do.
Yeah, so, I guess it's not a common strategy for precisely that reason, then.
Well, by the sound of things, the Lich probably thinks that he can just lead the other contestants on a merry chase through the out of the ecliptic plane, since his ship doesn't need air, so he can just keep on going as far as he wants. And meanwhile, he's got agents on the other planets hunting down flags, so once he gets them all, he can just go back to Mynth.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, he'd still be in danger, though, because, Sorry, where is it that he's going exactly that doesn't have... Like, he just leading them on a chase through space, and they won't have air.
Yeah.
No, the point is he doesn't need to stop.
Yeah.
Right,
Whereas
but
everybody
neither
else
do we.
does. Well, yeah, but
he
everybody...
don't, but the other racers do.
Yeah.
Yes. But even then, he would still... It would be dangerous for him to go back into Mynth, because they could wait for him. I mean, well, assuming they have... Well, they would have a way of Well, I don't know how scrying...
They can track the flags.
Works. They can track the flags to some extent, but I'm wondering, like, couldn't they just lay in wait near Mynth, and then eventually he has to come back with his main ship to cash in, so they could attack him then?
Yeah, but at that point, he would be the only person in a good position to actually win.
Yeah, we need to get to him before he gets back to Mynth.
I guess we can ruin his own life.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
Yeah, all right, but
I like to think we've really hit it off.
Okay, so let me think about this for a second, because yeah, we can chase him indefinitely, but I mean, we don't know.
Right, but others can't.
I know. So he could still, depending on how fast his ship is, lead us on a pretty long chase. I'm just. Well, let's go and meet with Harvey.
Yeah.
Does
All right.
Velosa want to come since she knows the history, or I mean, she's kind of told it to us, so I guess.
Yeah, I'd love to come.
All right.
Cool.
A bit worried about Perry. Hey, Perry, you want to come to the inner sphere this time? No, that's okay. It sounds like this may end up in an actual space battle, and I think being out here for the interim would be preferable to that.
That's fair.
Okay, sounds like Perry's not gonna be staying here.
That's fine.
I'll come along.
All right. So the 5 of us then. Sorry, Silky.
Well, sometimes it'd be like that on this bitch of an Earth.
But we're
True.
Staying with this ship allowed me to kill a dragon in space. I'm feeling fine.
Oh, fair. All right.
Check out the scoop, Silky.
Let's teleport over to Harvey then.
The goop.
All right. Well, you do so, and you are back on your elven man of war. You head over to the helm, which is where he's sitting, and as soon as you enter, he just, without any formalities, jumps straight into it. I got here as soon as I could, but every time I tried to scry for a flag, I came up with this stone temple area. Some sort of storeroom or something.
Yeah, Orcus is fucking with us.
No, you don't understand. I got different flags each time. They're all stacked together in a pile in one storeroom. That's when I started looking for the lich that was participating, and sure enough, based on what I saw, he is, in fact, still in the area. Makes me think that he's only recently just grabbed them all, and that we have a chance to get to him before he starts wandering off somewhere to draw attention away from all of the demons and undead and whatever else he's sent throughout the rest of the planets.
So we don't have to get everybody else. We can just, like, murder him, hopefully. And then take one and then leave.
I just
unless you
want
have
to make him unhappy.
Unless you have a guaranteed way of sneaking on board his pyramid, I would suggest that you look for someone else to help you, because
We have some friends.
I've also seen inside that pyramid of his, thanks to my scrying attempts, and it is armed to the teeth. There are a lot of openings on several stories of the pyramid, and each one of them has a catapult or ballista ready to go.
Yeah, I feel like we don't have to be picky with allies either. I mean, I'd be happy to ally with any of the other factions
literal
here.
friends participating in this who said that they would try and help us if it came down to it.
Sure, I'm just saying that everyone else in the race has incentive to help us, and they're all more trustworthy than the lich. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I can paint my way through walls. Just saying.
More to the point, the friends of yours have an elven armada. And while this man of war would put up a decent fight, an elven armada actually stands a chance of going toe-to-toe with that pyramid.
right. Look, I'm not saying we shouldn't ask them for help. I'm just saying, we don't have to be picky. If the Skrull are around or whatever, then I'm happy to work with them too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we keep our flags with us, and I'm just saying I can paint my way through walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you do have some sort of infiltration plan that would work, then it would mean that we'd be able to go after them and go after the Lich immediately. Not have to waste time searching around for the other contestants.
Have a way in. I don't think invisibility would work on an entire ship, and even if it did, I think the Lich would have ways to get around that.
And we...
The fly spell does work in space.
Huh.
And I have these wonderful pigments.
What about breathing, though?
That's overrated.
That rod of yours sounds like that should cover that issue.
Will that let everyone breathe?
Yeah, as long as they're close together.
Yeah.
All right.
If you hold hands, then you'll share air pockets.
Ugh.
Suddenly Lily is more reluctant.
Well, it doesn't have to be hands, just some sort of body contact.
I think we can hold hands. We're all friends here.
Okay, I'm going to be on the end, and I'm going to hold Grunash's hand. Because Grunash is the only person who I would trust not to shank me afterwards, or I just really don't want to touch all that much.
To be fair, it would be funny to leave you in the vast void of space.
I don't think Aurelia would shank you.
You're
I
not
don't
the
even
one.
think Lily would shank you.
You would also need to figure out a way of being invisible on your approach.
I mean, I have invisibility.
I also have invisibility.
Yeah.
And you also have a portable hole, which has been used for similar purposes before.
It's
Mhm.
true.
Especially since breathing in the portable hole wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, we just,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we
That'd
just
be fine.
toss we just toss the bottle of infinite air in there.
You don't even need that, just the fucking rod.
Oh yeah, well, somebody needs the rod in order to breathe in space.
That is true.
Yeah, that's a fair point actually. So would
Just throw
Aurelia
the hole into the void.
outside the hole, or would she have to give the rod to Lily to use? Would that?
The rod would only work with you.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so Aurelia would have to be the one outside the hole this time.
Yeah, but I could cast regular invisibility on you, and
Yeah.
God, this
Bob, and I have a question.
off-brand pirate.
Does the negative modifier for stealth checks in medium armor apply in space? Because I kind of feel like it should. I mean, I could just take it off, obviously.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no way that sound would carry.
God, this fucking off-brand Pirates of the Caribbean music is killing me.
It really is off-brand parts of the
it
Caribbean.
is.
Can it be more like Monkey Island? I need more steel drum.
Duration up to 1. Oh, visibility is 1 hour. Huh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's really good.
it's
thought it was-
easy to break in combat. which
Yeah,
is why
it's-
it's allowed to take an hour.
I
'Cause it
I
is
thought it was 10
concentration, yeah.
minutes, but okay. I'm not gonna complain about an hour. Alright, so it sounds like the plan is sneak on with the portable hole and the visibility and the rod, find where he's holding the damn flags, grab a flag, maybe 2 or 3, just to like hand out to our friends or whoever finds us first, and then just to like be like, hey, actual competition. And then
We could take all of them as a joke.
no, I don't want to paint ourselves as a giant target, like just like this guy's doing.
I mean, we could take all of them and then dump them somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So long as you aren't dumping them where you're placing your chosen flags. Like,
I
if we-
prefer not to shit where I eat, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying
we'll
that
take
if you
one.
send all of the flags to what's his name, that dwarf of yours, they would figure out where he is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to him.
I mean, the whole idea, sorry, to communicate what I meant is, the whole point is, you know, if we're taking one flag and we leave the rest with him, it's possible that we become the more appealing target than him, right?
True.
Whereas if we take all the flags, obviously then we're the only target. But if we take all the flags, hide one with Ulgaroth, and then put the rest somewhere, you know, maybe slightly out of the way, but more accessible, like if we were able to just dump them randomly in the atmosphere of the planet, then we could just leave. They would go for those flags because that's the path of least resistance, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean, is just dump them. Get rid of them.
Yeah,
or
just
sell them
dump-
if we
yeah.
can.
That sounds good. Yes.
Alright, well, that sounds like a plan. In that case, I'll get closer to where his pyramid is orbiting the planet.
Could you also give us, like, a map or at least a good idea of where we need to go? Given that you said you've seen a lot of it.
It's laid out in several floors. Most of the floors, or at least 2 of the floors, have a lot of weapons aimed out of holes. Most of those holes are big enough that you could conceivably crawl through them. There's an additional floor above that with smaller windows, and a floor below that with large doors. Looks like that's how they get cargo in and out, since the holes for the weapons are a little too small. Aside from that, it looks like there's an additional lower deck below that one. Although it's also sort of above, because it crosses the plane of gravity. And it's hard to tell, but based on what I could see around it, I suspect that the flags are all dumped into one of the rooms on the lower deck. That's the one with no actual doors in.
I mean, I can make doors. The doors aren't the problem.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you exactly which room it's in.
But just hypothetically speaking, we could just come in through the bottom then if we make our own way in.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, doesn't sound that difficult. Famous last words.
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, like we're still going into a lich's stronghold, my dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, I guess. Although I'd hope that we could wait until tomorrow.
Oh.
So that I have my spell slot back for teleport, because, teleporting out of there sounds like a really good plan.
Yeah. Would that 100% fuck us over if we waited that long?
It's hard to say exactly when he's planning to leave, but it's going to take me some time to catch up with him anyway.
Okay.
If we
All
get
right.
some rest in, I'm sure you'll have some time to get some rest in.
All right. All right, I think that should be fine then.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so in that case, you approach the planet of Quetur. Now, unlike Earth space, planets close to the sun in Mynth space are not necessarily devoid of life and heated beyond the point of any possible life existing. Instead, they are warmer, more tropical, but quite vibrant with life. Quetur in particular is known throughout the rest of the system as being a thick jungle from one pole to the other.
I see. So we're gonna have to go down there to shut off the Lich's shield generator.
With the only exception being, of course, the significant bodies of water that all reasonable planets must have.
Cool. Endor wasn't tropical. Dunce.
Anyway, you make your way to the orbital area, and at that point, Harvey uses a couple of tracking spells in order to pinpoint exactly where the Lich's pyramid is located. And you do in fact see it flying high above the surface of the planet below. A large stone step pyramid that incongruously is simply hurtling through space at inconceivable speeds.
I mean, I give him points for originality, I guess.
Yeah.
Harvey positions the Man of War in such a way as to basically silhouette the pyramid behind, with the planet behind it, so that you can make out its contours. And eventually he just says to you, if I get any closer at this point, I'm sure some of the catapults will start firing. So I suppose the rest is up to you.
All right. Well, Lake cast invisibility on me, I guess, and then everybody get in the hole. I can cast fly myself with my I've got two ways of casting it, but I'll cast it with my harp, because that's
More
better.
spell slots for you.
Well, no, I can't actually cast it as a normal spell. I can cast it through my harp and through the rod, but the rod I can cast it on multiple people, which might be more valuable later.
Yeah. Alright, so yep, there we go. You're invisible.
Nice. All right.
Ooh. So I can't guarantee your comfort in the hole, but please don't mind the crap.
All right. Well, anyway, once those guys are in the hole, Aurelia will grab it and definitely not put it in her bag of holding.
Thank you. I prefer my atoms being all in one place.
And then she
actually,
will.
because you're in the hole, you would just sort of explode your way into the astral plane and be lost,
Oh,
possibly forever.
okay.
Spooky.
That's even better. Good. I'm glad I brought that up.
Yeah, so, yes, no, she definitely does not do that. Instead, she starts flying, I guess, towards the pyramid.
All right. Roll me a stealth check with advantage.
All right. Pull up. Then. Nice.
Nice.
All right. You curve your movement to favor the underside of the pyramid, since there are no openings and no watchful eyes on that side. And before too long, you are able to make your way over to the ship and make contact with the gravity plane and thus stand upright. However, Fly still has a few moments that you can use it, so it is up to you to decide what floor you want to enter the pyramid on.
All right, so remind me if Harvey gave us anything to go on there in terms of...
Well, you don't even have to worry about Harvey's opinions at this point. You've been able to get a good look at the pyramid up close. And you see that there are 4 stories with openings that you could potentially go through. There
Okay.
are the large cargo doors, followed by 2 floors of openings full of weapons of various sorts, and then a few smaller windows, much more difficult to climb through, on the 4th floor above those.
All right. I mean, this fucker definitely lives at the top of the pyramid. Like, come on. So,
There is-
or the middle.
The pyramid does extend up past the 4th story,
Right.
but there are no openings there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So where would he put the? So, but Harvey didn't say anything about. He doesn't have any information on where the room that we're trying to get to is, right?
He suspects it's on the bottom floor, which also has no openings.
Okay.
So we want to get as close to the bottom as possible.
I suppose, although I wonder if that's
I mean,
the safest way
also,
to do it.
Lily Lily does have an ability to literally make openings.
Yes,
I can
but
paint doors. It's great.
yeah, okay, but in terms of where I should enter, I
can paint them on the outside too.
yeah, but you're not invisible right now, so
I don't
can
think it
make
matters.
myself invisible though.
Yeah, like 1, she can make herself invisible. 2, I don't think it matters this close.
I suppose. Well, no, but I think it does matter because hold on, if we're going in, I mean, we don't know the lay of the land inside there. Like, okay. What I think it's better if Aurelia just climbs through one of the openings and then you guys come out once we know what we're dealing with here. Because like if Lily just paints a door and someone's standing on the other side or whatever.
I mean, all the holes are guarded though.
Well, yes, but Aurelia's invisible right now.
And has a pretty decent stealth bonus.
Yeah, so I think we should just pick one of the floors to go in on. The bottom floor, I guess, is the closest, but there might be some other disadvantage to the bottom floor, like it might be busier. Do you guys have any opinions?
And I've already voiced mine.
Yeah.
Well, Aurelia is the one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you guys both really feel like Aurelia should be opening the hole right now, but then we'll have to also cast fly on you guys and invisibility. Like, I don't think it works. What floor do you think I should go to?
And the thing is that you do need a solid surface, at least 6 feet across, in order to put the hole on.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just put it on the pyramid though?
Yeah. But at that point, as you emerge, you would be at risk of falling off the side and into the void.
I'm liking Aurelia's plan more. That point has been brought up.
I like the void though. It's nice this time of year.
No.
I feel like one of these days, when Lily finally, dies, like the cause of death is going to be proving a point.
I told you, it's the goblin motto: live fast, die young.
All right. I think Aurelia, unless you guys want to voice an opinion, I think Aurelia is going to go to the lower of the gun decks. Basically, I'm just going to call them that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the cargo doors might be risky. The guns, I feel like she might have an easier time sneaking through. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
All right. Well, the weapon ports on the main weapons deck, these actually do have labels. The weapon ports on the weapons deck are continuously open. They don't have hatches that open and close, since there's really no need for that on a giant pyramid. That is most definitely not seaworthy. But the cargo hatches are just shut at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's hard to see inside them. But when you come up to the main weapons deck and look through the portholes, you can see an array of zombies and skeletons that are continuously manning the weapons and watching out for intruders. And several of them seem to be particularly interested in the man-of-war keeping its distance at the moment.
Fair. How difficult does it look like it would be for Aurelia to sneak past them?
Well,
given that she's invisible.
As you circle around, there is one port that isn't occupied by any weapon.
Oh, nice. Also possibly a trap, but...
Yeah, probably.
Can I inspect it for traps? Something I haven't said in a long time.
Alright, and as you do that, I believe I will shift your view.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if you had a picture of the pyramid. Oh, you don't have a picture of the pyramid. You have a battle map of the pyramid. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, did you expect anything less, really?
I was kind of expecting like a big, like, sort of fan art painting of a rad as hell pyramid flying through space, but this also works.
But yes, roll your investigation.
Okay.
No.
You do have lucky.
I do.
Looks fine.
Should I use lucky? Yeah, I'll use lucky. Why not? Well, it's not that much better, but
Better.
Looks fine.
all right.
As soon
Everyone's
as you
gonna
step
climb
in,
through.
alarms start blaring.
You see a hatch at the corners of this deck that appear to lead down. And just around the corner, you can see what you suspect are hatches leading up. You can't quite see the ladder from this angle, but it's easy to guess that they're there based on the holes in the ceiling. That is a wall. You just passed through a wall.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood the geometry of this.
Yeah, I thought this
Fair
was a big
enough.
pit,
No,
like in Star
That is a wall.
Wars. Okay.
that is pure stone, in fact.
Okay, so
And so technically you don't know that there's anything beyond the stone.
right. Okay, so I see now. So this is like a stone thing in the middle, and this outside area. Okay, I misunderstood. I thought the outside ring were like the portholes, kind of, and that was the room. But all right.
You just came through the porthole behind you.
Yeah, no, I understand now. Yeah, I get it now. So, sorry, the ones labeled 18, those are the ones that are leading down?
Yes. Down to
Okay.
the cargo floor below you.
All right. And,
Sorry, not floor, deck. This is
Right.
still technically a vessel.
right.
Moving around here is going to be difficult. All of these weapons are currently manned, and as you can see, they are not designed with a lot of ease of movement in mind.
Right,
The
'cause it's
zombies
just
and
all
skeletons. Yeah, the zombies and skeletons attached to each of these weapons are basically, well, they're always stand here. They are never off duty. They never have to worry about walking past each other.
Right. Okay, but the ladder down to 18, this ladder down here, this is clear?
Yes. The ladder will
Right.
bring you down to the cargo deck.
Well, feels like that's really the only option, so let's do that then.
Going to let
All
your,
right.
Oh, I guess you don't have 6 feet. Let your friends out.
Yeah, also, again, right next to zombies and skeletons.
Oh, I thought they weren't in. Okay.
No, I just didn't make pogs for them because if you guys decided to fight them, you would mow them down.
You wouldn't even bother making us roll initiative. You'd be like, and then you killed some skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, I just gave Aurelia an ability that lasts quite a while and just would annihilate them.
Yeah, that's a good thing to keep in our back pocket there. Obviously, still better not to alert them right now, though.
Yeah. Not sure if I should be seeing any.
I am revealing things.
I figured. Okay. Are there zombies and skeletons down here?
This deck is actually quite clear.
All right, completely clear from what I can see.
From what you can
Or-
see.
Okay.
And the hatches labeled 13 go further down. And the ladders labeled 14 head back up.
Right.
You imagine if you went down to the one on the right or the one below you, you would be able to climb up to the next story and keep climbing up after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or, of course, there are all of these holes in the floor.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just walk over here and just take a peek around there. I just want to make sure the room's clear before I put the hole down, but I figured that
All right, you don't see too much when you look down below you. And I've revealed a couple of areas directly below you on the map.
Oh no, sorry. I meant like peek around the pillar or whatever in the middle here to just try to see the rest of the room and make sure there's no one else
Oh,
here.
that.
Yeah.
That. Okay. Yeah, you see something, all right.
Shit. Can I roll stealth to make sure they don't see me, or is that assumed? Wait, I'm invisible. Yeah. Although, I mean, I guess they could still hear me. Is there air here now?
Yeah, there's air. If nothing else, the rod brought air with you. Brought healthy air with you.
I recognize the 4E art for a lich, a mummy lord, anywhere. I don't know what this fucking robot dog is. Probably something out of Eberron.
But in any event, allow me to explain what happens. You poke your head around the corner, being quiet, being stealthy, being invisible, and what you see is a shimmering cube, 10 feet across. In it is standing the lich that you saw at the meet and greet before the race started. Next to him is another form of undead covered in some sort of bandages and linens. In front of them is a large dog-like or dog-shaped creature that appears to be completely made out of metal. And no matter what numbers you roll, the bandaged fellow is going to tap the lich on the shoulder, and those red, piercing eyes are going to look straight at you and say, "At last, you have arrived." Go ahead, bring your comrades out. I've set up this force cage to give us a chance to talk before any sort of spells are flung around.
Well, if I'd known I was expected, I would have made more of an entrance. All right. I mean, I'll place the hole in the ground behind me.
Oh, that was what the hell? Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah, I set my headset down and apparently it just fucking decided to turn the audio all the way down without me realizing it when I got up.
Yeah, I've done that with this headset.
So if you missed it, the lich, this mummy guy, and the robot dog are in a force cage and we're about to talk to them.
So, what can we do for you?
It's been a while.
Greetings, small one. It has come to my attention that perhaps you do not understand your role in this battle between life and death.
I understand it pretty well.
Well, I'm sure you're going to explain it to us. So.
Okay, but where does undeath fit in?
Well, that is precisely the point. I am aware that at least two of you are seeking ways to extend your lifespans. Lord Orcus is a forgiving prince. And even though you have opposed him and those he is allies with, he is willing to let your opposition slide. If you should make a deal now.
I'd rather not be ugly like you. I'd rather maintain my youthful good looks.
And what kind of deal would that be?
Lord Orcus has the knowledge of how to create liches, as do I. I can pass on this knowledge, and in exchange, all you have to do is go back home.
Yeah, no thanks.
You, little one, you do not have the magical talents needed for true lichdom, but there are other ways of joining the ranks of the dead.
I mean, look.
No, I mean, like getting stabbed? That's a pretty easy way.
I will immediately say to Lily, I go, Lily, your plan is to live forever.
I told you,
Yeah,
I need
look-
to maintain my youthful good looks. I'm not gonna fucking become an undead.
Yeah, here's the thing about lichdom. I mean, yes, okay, you get to go on existing forever, but tell me, when was the last time you got laid?
I can tell you the last time I got laid.
I mean,
I'm
look,
not
the lich
interested.
may live in the bone zone, but unfortunately, I can't imagine there's a whole lot going on.
Yeah,
There is
so,
no need for such petty, carnal pleasures.
I don't know,
Look,
it's
I'm
kind of
saying-
You
fun.
have attained this level of mastery over life and death.
I feel like you're just trying to come up with an excuse for being miserably bored all the time.
Bored? How can I be bored when I can search through the endless planes of the astral and discover secrets that even the gods themselves had thought would be hidden forever?
Because that sounds like nerd shit.
I mean, that sounds fine, but, you know, I'd like to maybe do that and also bone. So,
If
and
you-
like be able to enjoy food and shit like that. So, yeah, I think unfortunately we are going to have to pass on your most generous offer, but I would like to propose a counter offer, which is you give us one of those flags that you're hoarding, and we'll just leave. We'll leave you alone. You can lead everyone else on a wild goose chase or whatever your plan is exactly, and go on in your miserable existence, exploring the astral plane or doing whatever else you feel like doing.
Also,
And we'll
I'm not
leave
a
you to it.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of making deals with people who tried to kill me.
I mean, he technically hasn't tried to kill us yet.
I mean, he
I know,
kinda,
but Orcus. It's Orcus I'm talking about here.
Well, we're not making a deal with Orcus. We're making a deal with the Lich. The
You're
Lich is the one with the
making a
flag,
deal
and the
with
Lich is the
Orcus.
one that we're leaving
The
alone.
Lich is actively being like an agent for Orcus in this case, so.
Yeah.
Sure, but I'm not asking anything of Orcus, and I'm not offering. anything
I'm
to
just
Orcus,
saying, I'm just saying the Lich's deal to me is bad because I'm petty like that.
I mean, his deal is bad, yes, but I'm offering him a deal that I think is fine for us. So, what do you say?
Perhaps I have undersold the joys of being undead.
no, I'm
You
pretty
talk
sure
about the pleasures of the flesh, but you forget about the pains of flesh. The physical pains of an aging body. And while you can use spells to remove those issues, you cannot use spells to remove the emotional pains that come from watching everyone you love die one by one, that come from watching all that you have built crumble into dust before your very eyes.
Joke's on you. I'm
I
gonna
feel
turn
like
into a
you're
tree, and that'll be a non-issue for me.
I feel like you're projecting a bit at this point, my friend.
Yeah, you know what? Look,
I am talking from experience, yes.
All right.
And by talking from experience, I know that when I walked the path of the lich instead, I was freed of these burdens, of these pains. I no longer have to worry about the fate of others. All I have to worry about is enjoying myself in ways that you and your carnal pleasures can only glimpse in dreams and visions.
You know, if you wanted to live forever but still have fun, you could have become a vampire a lot easier than this. Just saying.
We can make you vampires if that is your preference.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you.
I'm actually willing to concede that, look, maybe you're right, or at least you're, right in your own experience or whatever. But frankly, if that's the case, then I suppose I'll just have to discover it for myself, because I'm certainly not going to take your word for it. And more importantly, if I did have to choose between, caring about other people and, living as long as I want to, I would choose the former, because ultimately that is more important to me. So, again, gonna have to decline the offer. Gonna slide that counter offer, back towards you. Maybe really feel like it could work out for everyone here. We just take a flag and go on our way.
Very well. But bear in mind that now that the offer has been given, Orcus will not extend it again. And if we do not stop you here, he will stop you in the abyss. And the force cage drops, and everybody gets to roll initiative.
Can I have...
God, for a second I thought he was actually going to take the offer.
Yeah, can I have assumed that Throwdown was about to happen and activated Angel, Hulk out mode as he was making his final wind-up speech?
That feels like stretching it to me.
Yeah,
okay.
He is going on the attack immediately, so this is a case where initiative has to be rolled first.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to just roll initiative twice and take the better result, which is definitely that 17.
I'm going to say Aurelia was caught off guard because she actually thought that he was accepting for a second, just like I did.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, sure. Okay, go ahead, take a flag. I don't care.
Also, in Lily's
Nash
defense,
gets a 10, so...
I will say that you guys can choose exactly where your characters are here.
I think I'm good on both accounts. God damn it. Please, stop.
In Lily's defense, it's not that she wants to live forever, she just wants to live longer. So diet and exercise will definitely help.
Why does this keep happening? Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe because you were adding stuff to the initiative tracker and it kept messing up. Alright. Oh, they get... Cool, good, great. They both moves.
Get layer actions.
They get moves on fucking layer actions. Great. Yes. Love this. Can't see Aurelia's health bar or numbers.
Health numbers.
Health numbers.
Oh wait, no, that's the... I rolled for the Mummy Lord just now.
Look, there's a difference between living forever and living long enough.
Yeah, I mean, strictly speaking, I don't know if Aurelia's trying to live forever. She just wants to be able to live as long as she wants to.
Well,
Blake's fine with where they are. Runesh, I'm 100% positive, would be more than willing to just fucking...
Blake basically has contractual immortality.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to turn into a tree, and then all those things that he said that, like, I would be crumble before me. He's like, whatever, I'm a tree. I don't care about any of that shit.
Well, fittingly
until-
enough, move your characters though. Like I said,
I'm good where I am, actually. I think I have line of sight on all of these
I'll
guys.
Just chill over here, yeah. This is my home.
Yeah, I have line of sight on all these guys. I'm fine where I am.
all right. Well, fittingly enough, Lily gets to go first.
Shocking. Okay, so what's this in the middle, and what are these?
The thing in the middle is solid stone. The 13s are the hatches down. 14s are the ladders up.
Okay. That's all I need to know. Man, this is fucking cramped as shit. Yeah, so I'll just head on over here, cast mirror image, and then stealth.
Rule of action economy. I think the dog is going to be the weakest out of all of these things.
I'm not doing anything this turn.
I know, but like I'm saying, probably concentrate on the dog. Like I'm not gonna be doing anything aside from hexing this turn either because I have to Hulk out, and that costs an action. Also, I should remove a spell slot because I did cast invisibility.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's your stealth.
Ah, I flipped the numbers around.
Interesting. So, the hound-like creature leaps forward.
But
What?
are we not supposed to see its health bar?
Thought I got all of them. But that should do it.
Yes, thank you.
Leaps forward at Grenache. And let's see here.
I need to check his AC. I forgot.
Isn't it 22?
I think it's 21.
Okay.
No, I remember his being higher than mine, and mine is 21.
His is only 20, actually.
Is it really? I could have sworn it was higher.
Maybe it just doesn't have some weird bonus on there. Hold on a second.
Yeah, because I remember his AC being higher than mine.
Well, it doesn't actually matter at the moment
Yeah, I'm just saying, for future reference.
because he runs over to the corner and roars at the three of you who are still on the left there.
Rawr.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. That's the thing that Grenache should be okay
Is this
at.
magic?
Let's see here. It is not.
Okay.
Damn
It is just the sheer force of noise that it produces out of its chest.
That was Grenache's Constitution check, Dave. I rolled for his first because I thought for some reason better at it.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on me. So let me go ahead and roll Constitution. Oh, my own Constitution. Great. I'm gonna lucky that. I'm gonna lucky that real quick. Okay. No.
All of you fail.
Wow, damn.
So all of you take 24 thunder damage,
Okay, fun.
and you drop everything you're holding, and you are stunned.
Jeez.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
What's a good thing for stun? What's a good thing for stun? This. What's a good thing for stun?
All right, layer actions. Let's see. First of all, the Lich Lair action. Alright, Grenache must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As a series of spirits just rise up out of the stone ground and claw at him.
Yeah, it's a big negatory, I think.
I appreciate even when TMOS isn't here, Grenache still rolls like shit.
And takes 56 damage.
What the fuck?
Ripperoni and cheese, my dude.
And that is necrotic, in case that matters.
I don't think that matters for him, but thank you for that for future reference for Lake. Let me see if that... Yeah, you keep going. I'm just looking to see if...
So out of curiosity, what are layer actions?
Basically, the base itself is making moves against us on special turns.
Oh, grody.
Yeah. The Mummy Lord raises its arms, does something, you're not sure what. Lake, roll a Constitution save to free yourself from stun.
Sorry, I was still reading through Nash's stuff a bit. I'm still reading through his stuff, but I'll make this...
Not enough.
Yeah. Let's see here. Some creatures incapacitated. Only falteringly or automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks against a creature have advantage. Nothing here saying that I can't move. Well, can't, like...
Incapacitated means you can't move.
Oh, okay. Can't take actions or... Oh, no, yeah. There's that. Oh. That was my turn, then.
Mm-hmm. Stunned as a bitch.
Stunned is a bitch. And...
Grenache?
Grenache can't do anything magical to get him out of it, I don't think. Hold on, I'm still reading his stuff. Nope, okay. Alright, so time for Grenache to fail this roll. Yeah, there we go. That's Grenache failing the roll.
Alright, Aurelia.
Like the only thing pretty much
Yeah, the
that's
only thing
relevant that I can do is Misty Step.
That's a bonus action.
Isn't it possible to do that while...
No, you are
Does it-
incapacitated.
Yeah, you can't take any actions, so you basically.
But a
just,
bonus action isn't an action.
It's an
Yes,
action.
It's
Oh, it
right
is.
there
Type of
in the
action.
name.
It is a...
Okay, that's
Let me just...
That's not how I interpreted it, but that's fine if that's the case. I thought that this came up previously, but maybe I'm misremembering, and the reason in that case, maybe I wasn't incapacitated in that case. I was just not able to move.
Maybe.
It was when we were fighting the silver dragon. I thought, because I was able to Misty Step then, but that's fine. if I can't.
I believe that the workaround is that your racial Misty Step does not require you to use any spell components.
Right.
And that's why you're able to use that while stunned.
Yeah, that was my understanding. So
actually,
am I able to use it?
I believe that's why you got to use it before, so I will allow you to do the same thing again.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how helpful it will be, but at least I can get out of, like, AoE range. Oh, is that might be too far. Sorry, I didn't measure.
Yeah. All right.
And then I will make my
Constitution
Constitution. This is gonna be rough if I'm just gonna have to keep rolling Constitution. I mean,
Yeah.
This is why I invested in
I'm
content.
gonna use a lucky to try to roll it again. I guess I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was worth it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Not stunned anymore.
This is why I invested in proficiency.
Is there anything that you can do to get Brunash out of on your next turn? Because I think that roll has to be done at the end of your turn.
Yeah, no, I'll check and see if there's anything I can do. I don't know
Because if you can
there's
get
anything I
Brunash
have.
out of
though.
it, then Brunash can get Lake out of it if Lake fails save again.
Yeah.
I think.
All right.
Lesser restoration can work
Yes,
against
it
it, but
does.
aside from that,
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have.
Don't have that? Okay, that's fine.
all right. It's the Lich's turn. It's going to move 25 feet to the left here. Look over at Aurelia and say, die.
Oh no!
no.
Is-
And
Oh,
Aurelia
God.
is dead.
I can't try to counterspell it.
Oh yeah, you can counterspell.
Okay.
Just sometimes it be like that on this bitch of an earth.
All right. Do I know what level spell slot he's using?
Oof.
9.
Okay, so I have to make a
You
DC.
have to roll.
Yes.
Better roll good.
Yeah, it's fucking power word kill, isn't it?
So DC 10 plus a spell level, so DC 19. But I do have a. Hold on, wait. How's
Don't
this
you have
working?
bonuses to
Using your
this?
spell casting ability.
And it is half your proficiency bonus because of Jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
what
I get a
health does
plus.
Aurelia have?
So I get a +9. So I'm actually favored to make this.
How much health
And
does
you still
Aurelia
have lucky, and lucky can be used on
Yes.
this.
Yes, and I absolutely will use lucky if I fail this.
How much health does Aurelia have?
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use lucky.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Jesus, so that's all my lucky's gone. Really regretting you guys convincing me to use lucky on that stupid. I don't know if
How
you
much-
guys really convinced me. Someone
much
said
health
something about it and I
Did
went for
Aurelia
it.
have? Anyway.
Not enough.
Okay. I can't see Aurelia's numbers, so I have no way of
I
knowing.
have 98. Isn't it? Isn't it like 150 or something?
It's 100. It's 100. You are just barely under the threshold.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, this
Yeah.
fucking lich, he's looking at our health bars. Well, that's his level 9 spell slot gone. Does he only get one, do you think? Or do wizards, he's like probably a
Never
level
bank
20
on
wizard,
it.
right?
I don't remember. I don't
Okay, I'm gonna
remember.
drink a
Never-
potion. I'm gonna
Never
drink a
bank
potion.
on it.
Even liches only get one 9th level spell.
Okay, good.
Jesus.
Yeah, power word kill works only at 100. It's power word stun that works at 150.
Yep.
Oh my god. That was close.
Hot damn, though.
Yeah.
That lucky saved your ass.
Yeah, it did.
It did. I'm glad I took that.
All right, Mummy Lord's going to come up on Grenache and cast.
Grenache
let's
just-
see.
Can't catch a fucking break.
No. Bob,
I mean,
just out of
that's-
curiosity, you do have a plan if you TPK us, right? Oh no.
Well, look, we've been to the.
We've been to hell.
We've been to heaven and
But
hell.
just reload your quick save, it's fine. That's what I do.
You know what I just realized in retrospect? I feel like this might have been a good time to use my whole celestial ally thing. Summon planar ally. This probably, I mean, like it's something you have to do in advance because it's like a ritual. But this probably would have been a good time for it.
Anyway, what's going on with the spell? What's going on with this Mummy Lord?
All right. It is going to look at Lake. So roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. I'm actually probably pretty good at those, I think. I think that's one of the ones I'm proficient in. Yes. Natural 20, baby!
All right. It looks at you with its dreadful glare, but you look straight back at it without any sort of look of concern on your face.
I struggle, and I slowly raise a single middle finger shakily.
At which point it punches Grenache.
Oh.
With advantage because he is stunned.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, let's see here. What kinds of damage do you do?
I wish Harvey were here.
He rolls a fair number of ones, but does 33 damage to Grenache.
Well, that's right. Grenache, if he gets reduced down to 0, then he would only be down to 1. But Grenache is at 7 hit points.
And
Yeah,
let's
that's not
make
great.
another Constitution saving throw.
God, Grenache needs to fucking chug healing potions like it's going out of style.
Yeah, but he can't because he can't take actions.
Yeah, no, it's good.
21. So
Success.
if only we gotten that like 3 Constitution saves ago.
Lily.
Save us, Lily. Grenache is almost dead and we haven't even done damage to them yet.
I know, it's fucking magical. Unfortunately, I think the only one I can actually get a look at from, if I was to move over here, is the Lich.
You could also move around the other corner here, since the action has moved to the left.
That is true. Problem is, I'm still not sure who I want to go after. Because all of them are quite threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll actually go around here. It's a better angle. Lich or Mummy Lord, which do you think?
Lich!
Yeah, I'll shoot the Lich.
Because if you kill the Lich, then wait, which one was the one that stunned us?
The dog.
Oh, the
Yeah, it
dog,
was the
right?
dog.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say if you killed the Lich, then the stun effect might end, but no, that was the dog doing dog things.
Yeah, and also that wasn't even like magic or anything.
Yeah. So yeah, Lich.
Yeah, regardless, I'm gonna shoot the Lich. I shoot him real good. Does a 21 hit? Jesus.
It does. I mean, he may be undead, but he is still a caster.
True.
Yeah.
Already, I forgot numbers. Give me a second. It's been a week.
You're level 17, so you've got
8.
9 dice.
Oh, 9. Okay, that's right. It's right. It's rounded
Odd
up.
numbers.
It's odd. It's rounded up. That's right. I forgot.
I mean, actually, wouldn't it be 16 because I only have 16 levels of rogue?
Oh, right. You've taken a separate level.
Yeah, so it's 76, right? 86,
Yep.
86.
86.
86.
I'm good at numbers.
Numbers.
How?
Our friend.
Number. How now, brown cow? You know, Louis just fucking tired of dealing with this lich and just wants out of here. And it's just, fucking mixture of exasperated and fucking pissed that she even has to deal with this in the first place. God, that could have rolled better. Oh boy, it could have rolled better.
Still took a decent chunk.
Yeah, it's the threat
and
of
also-
liches is that he's gonna come back in like 10 days.
Stealth. This is my home. It was made for me.
All right.
I love you, Pillar. You're my only friend in these trying times.
After your turn, let's see, how far is 20 feet?
What will the Duke do?
I think Grenash's AC is 25. Wait, no, armor.
Oh no, I thought it was like 22.
Okay, plus Dex. Yeah, he must. I'm pretty sure it's 22, and he just has it. Yeah, but either way, that one other hit would have.
All right, I think he's just going to fire a ray of frost at Grenache.
That all.
Take that last little bit of health off. And let's see here. His spell attack bonus is plus 12 and rolls with advantage.
Yep. That's a hit.
And that's 13 cold damage.
And Grenache is at 1 hit point.
Well, look whose turn it is now.
Oh no.
Look, they don't think it'll be like it is, but it do.
Alright. Does not get its stunning roar back.
That's good.
Thank fucking God.
So instead, it's just going to lay into Grenache.
Just fuck him up.
Wait, I thought it already did a thing. Where'd that Ray of Frost come from?
That was the Lich's legendary action.
Oh, legendary. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
No, those don't hit. I refuse. Yeah, they hit.
Wow,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
it hits.
fuck?
It hits.
Just shit all over Grenache, I guess.
Well, that's a 0 hit points, everybody.
Wow!
Which one
Holy
leaps
fuck!
forward at Lake,
No.
Yes.
still with advantage. Makes 2 claw attacks. Does the 20 hit?
Yeah, I think the 20 hits. I'm pretty sure. I haven't had to pay attention to Lake's AC in so long that I forget. Give me a second. Yeah, the 20 barely hits.
Then you take 33 damage.
Regular damage. Nothing special about it.
Slashing damage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it is technically magic. It qualifies as a magical object, but aside from that, yes, it's normal.
Fair enough.
All right, and now the layer actions trigger.
Guys, I'm starting to think we should have brought some friends.
I don't know about you. I'm doing fine.
I hope they just like burst in dramatically and be like, "We heard that you stole all the flags."
The Lich points at Lake, and a line of necrotic energy links the two. Nothing else seems to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about that.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Necrotic
Alright.
energy just linked Lake and the Lich. So, I don't like that. I'm pretty sure he's just like any damage that he takes, Lake also takes. That's my,
Alright,
that's
and-
my
Well,
theory.
I appreciate Lake's willingness to take one for the team.
My fucking god.
And the Mummy Lord has used its layer action. Lake,
Saving throw. Swear to
Well, the
God.
good news is Grenache isn't stunned anymore, right? So
yep,
No, he's just dead. Does a 26 work?
yes.
Holy fucking Luya!
Oh, are you proficient in Constitution saving throws?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just been rolling absolute shit.
No, actually, I don't think I am proficient in Constitution saving throws. No, I'm not.
Well, an 18 plus whatever you've got is all still enough.
20 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, was I one off when I rolled an 18?
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay. So, Grenache, I guess, needs to make a death saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I've ever made one of these before. How does that work?
Roll a d20.
Okay.
Roll to not die.
20.
I believe
Don't roll a 1. Okay.
15.
that is one success.
Okay.
I believe the only thing that can add to a death saving throw is pretty much a paladin's aura.
I think also maybe humans get... No, I'm thinking 4th edition where humans can get, like, add to that sort of shit.
All right. And let's see here. Nope, too far away for that. All right, so the Mummy Lord transforms into a whirlwind of sand and moves across to Aurelia.
Fuck.
It is now Aurelia's turn.
Oh, it's not attacking me? Okay, well, that's
No, it's
nice.
just a legendary action.
Yeah, the legendary action was the movement without
see.
Anybody being able to stop or interfere.
Oh, okay. So I have a question. You said we dropped everything we were holding, right?
Yes. And you
Okay.
teleported away from the things that you dropped.
Yes, exactly. But my question is, because we never really established what Aurelia was holding, because that happened at the beginning of the combat. So would she even have had time to draw her weapon?
Her weapon is the rod, which you presumably had out.
Yes, no, she definitely had the rod out. But she wouldn't have... Okay. But she wouldn't necessarily have had her harp, right? Or her
Yeah,
shield. I mean, she could only have dropped one of those two things, and we never established which one, if either, she was holding at the time.
I will allow you to have your harp and your shield at the moment.
Cool. Can I dual wield? I guess I can, right? I could use it. I could hold the harp and the shield in one hand each. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. This is the combination of implements that I have not used before.
Play it with your teeth.
No, I mean Aurelia frequently uses the harp with one hand. I figured that she is adept at doing that by now because she uses it while holding the rod. But
play it with your teeth.
Okay, so the rod is on the ground under where the dog thing is.
Yep.
So Aurelia is not going to be making any attacks anytime soon. That's fine. That's fine. Spells.
Any way to heal people?
I do. But I'm pretty sure it's a touch spell.
Oh, okay.
So I need to get over to Grunash to use it. Which is honestly not really the direction I want to be going in. Okay, fuck. I wonder if these things are all immune to being charmed.
Most undead are, I think.
Well, Bobbin said that's not entirely true anymore.
True.
But I mean,
these are boss monsters.
These are these are pretty like scary monsters. So I feel like there's, I mean, well, frankly, I feel like the Mummy Lord and the Lich both. I mean, they both have legendary actions, so they can probably just choose to save. Because that's a bullshit thing that these things can do. I'm mostly wondering about the dog creature. Is there any way that I would know in character whether it seems like something that could be charmed? Is there something I could roll for that?
It has shown no indications of being actually alive.
Okay, so probably not then.
Plus, it's on this ship, where things that are alive do not stay alive for long.
Yeah. Okay, so that wipes out quite a few of my best options, if we're being honest. Oh. I could use Power Word Stun on the Lich.
The problem is I think that might also power word stun me.
What?
He's linked us with something, and I'm pretty sure anything we do to him will be done to me.
I have my doubts about the stun.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, okay, so there's no save for the first one, so it would automatically steal a turn from him at least, which might be worth it in and of itself. I'm pretty sure he's under 100. Yeah, he must be under 150 hit points because that was like 55 or something that did that damage to him.
Yeah, it was 55.
He's certainly under 150 hit points. Just is that worth? Yeah, the problem is you and Grunash are like in the area, so Synaptic Static or Fireball don't seem like great options. Can't do Steel Wind Strike because I don't have a weapon. Could try to trap something in a Force Cage, I guess. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna use Power Word Stun on the Lich and see if that works.
Alright. He uses Counterspell.
Oh, well, that's fair.
It happens.
Is he rolling for it, or is he using up an 8th level spell slot?
He'll be rolling for it. I just need to check what he's rolling. It goes through.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I think we all know who the real master of magic is. Like, you lived for thousands of years and you can't even beat me in a duel. Come on, man.
The Lich is stunned.
Oh.
That. All right.
Yeah.
Do I want to try to run away from this guy? If there's any way that Lake could lead the dog away from standing on my weapon, that would be great. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to use my bonus action to dodge or whatever.
All right. A burst of dust erupts from around the Mummy Lord, and you must roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, god damn it. Is this some bullshit that I get for just being next to him?
It's another legendary action.
Oh, okay. Constitutions. Is this magic?
Let's see. No. Wait. Yes. Yes,
Okay. Finally, my magic resistance does something.
At long last, after all these centuries.
18 succeeds. You are not blinded by the dust.
Nice. Alright.
The Lich loses a turn and must roll against your...
He rolls con against my DC, which is 20.
Surprised he didn't use a legendary save against that, but maybe he doesn't have them.
No, he can't.
Can't.
Oh.
It automatically works.
Oh.
Not on the first turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's against saves.
It just works.
It just works.
But yes, speaking of which, he fails, so he succeeds instead. But at the end
What a
of his
dick.
turn.
It just works.
It just works.
Do legendary actions like refresh? How does that work?
They
You get
refresh at the
3 of-
start at each of their turns.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it used up a legendary action in addition to stealing his turn, so that's something.
No, legendary resistances are a separate pool.
Oh, they are? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it used up the legendary.
No.
So wait, how many legendary resistances does he have?
3.
Oh, okay.
Almost everybody has 3.
Okay.
I thought
I don't have 3.
I thought it fluctuated between 1 and 3 depending on the CR of the creature. But
For the most part, if they have them, they have 3.
Okay.
Same
Well,
with
still,
legendary actions. If you have them, you get 3.
fair enough.
But luckily, legendary resistances don't refresh at the start of every turn. They
Right.
refresh only at the long rest.
Yeah, okay, so it ate one of those. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Then let's see here. Yeah, it's just gonna go for the straight dreadful gaze on Aurelia. That's a wisdom saving throw. It is magic.
Okay. My worst saving throw. Ugh.
16 is just good enough.
Hooray!
And then it punches
Yay.
you.
Ow. Okay, well, it has disadvantage unless.
It also has a natural 1, so there you go.
Okay.
It's a very sore loser when it comes to its gaze not working. It just punches something.
Well, it's multi-attack.
So, Kalon, how lucky do you feel?
Not very. Please shoot the dog instead.
No, kill the lich.
No! Oh my god, I am 100% certain that he is bound our hit points
Then
together.
I'll bring you back to life. It's fine. The lich is way scarier.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, it's up to Lily, but yeah.
You could also just sidle over and shoot the mummy instead.
It's true. Yeah, I'll help out Aurelia this time.
Okay. I mean, Aurelia wants you to shoot the lich, but fair.
I mean, I could shoot the Lich, but I don't know how lucky Kalon is.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like the Lich is incredibly threatening.
Honestly, the action economy and whatnot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go straight for the Lich. Fuck it. Let's see. With advantage. 28.
All right, yeah, that's a hit.
And now Kayla needs to roll.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Lake.
I think Kalon vanished into the ether. Farewell, Kalon. Farewell. Goodbye. Pour one out for Kalon.
Alright, if he doesn't show back up soon, I'll just roll on his behalf.
I'm back.
Roll a
all right.
Constitution saving throw.
Fun. Good. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Oh look, I fucking fail.
Alright, both of you take 22. And it is the same kind of damage.
And I will stealth. That is a 28.
Alright. So after your turn, the Lich is... Alright, going to stare at Blake. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, look at that. I fucking failed that too. What a surprise. Lucky. The 21 succeed.
Yes. And you are immune to this effect going forward.
He no longer is scared.
Alright, the Steel Predator is going to attack you.
In disadvantage.
Alright, noted.
I forgot about that. He could have been rolling normally that entire fucking time. Not that it mattered because he got like 2 30s. The 22 still hits, of course.
What the Christ?
What about the 20?
The 20 just hits. If Aurelia would like to do something about it, because that is a bare hit, no matter what you roll.
Yeah, I mean, sure. The Lich has already gone, so yes, she can do that. I want to save my reactions for counter spells, but in this case, it's fine.
Yeah, you will be going before the spellcasters. Get another turn.
So it's... Oh, it was just one above? Then I don't even need to roll.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll.
Okay.
But everything else below
God damn.
20 or above hits.
Okay, so that's the bite and 1 claw. Oddly enough, the bite does less damage.
Just a playful bite.
Just a willow nibble.
For 32 damage.
Does the lich have to make a Constitution saving throw?
God, would that be some shit though?
Oh, actually, I keep forgetting that I have this. I poof out of existence. I turn invisible, and I'm gonna just pop right over here.
All right, that would actually be after the first attack.
Yeah.
So you can take off. You can give yourself 13 hit points back.
Okay. I completely forgot that I had that. So.
Yeah, that makes a world of difference, don't it?
Yeah.
All right. Lich lair action. Mummy Lord lair action. Lake action.
Okay. I need to see.
You are no longer tethered to the lich.
Okay, so I need to see something real quick because I've never really used this in combat before. So I'm trying to see healing hands. Action. Would my healing hands? It just says 1 action. Would that negate invisibility? It's because it's not a spell. It's a racial thing.
Let me check the wording. And does your invisibility last for any longer than 1 round?
Let me double check that. Because I think it lasts for a minute, but I don't quite remember. Remain invisible until the start of your next turn, or until you attack or cast a spell. So at the start of my next turn, I'll turn invisible, but it's the start, luckily.
All right. Well, so long as it's not a spell or an attack, it's not magic in general. It's just a spell.
Grenache regains 17 hit points.
Mm-hmm. But sorry, this is the start of Lake's next turn, right? So Lake is
shit. Yeah, you're right.
invisible.
Yep. So.
Sorry, that was weird because I thought the point of that conversation was that it didn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, the lich has true sight up to 120 feet, so it doesn't matter either way.
Okay. Well, either way.
And don't forget, you guys have healing potions.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. Actually, I want to. I'll hold off on my curse. And I'm going to chug a healing potion. Like, what are our healing potions doing these days? Because I don't remember.
44 plus 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's a free action to drink 1 and a bonus to drink 2.
It's a free action to drink 1 and a regular action to drink 2, or force a drink down someone else's throat.
Okay, well, in that case, I can't do the second one. That's not bad, though. So I'll heal 15 hit points. Alright, and I really don't want to bonus hex of somebody just in case the lich decides to try and fucking tether me to him again. So I'll hold off on doing that.
Well, that is a lair action, so you're just past that. The tether just now fell.
Yeah, but he'll get another lair action before I get to go, and I'm not going to be attacking him this turn anyway. Because I spent my action healing Grenache. So I'm going to hold off on hexing anybody.
All right. As a bonus as a legendary action, the lich shoots you with a ray of frost.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Yes. The 18 misses.
All right, you saw it coming. Grenache. Finally gets a turn.
Yeah, Grenache finally gets a turn. Lake also finally got a turn, because I think that's the first time I've done.
Punch
trying
the
to-
lich to death.
I'm trying to. Well, it's half his speed to stand back up, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna stand back up. He's gonna chug a healing potion. Yes, please. Completely average.
It's It's a Christmas roll.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to figure out what his. I know his staff has like, or this picks up the spear because he did drop the spear.
Yes.
And then. How
The
does
spear has mass healing
mass healing word?
or mass cure wounds.
Mass cure wounds. Okay. Let me see how that works. Because.
If only that still hurt undead.
Yeah, mass cure wounds. Choose 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on that point. Target gains 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, so 30 feet. I think that
And
gets
the
everybody.
Range is the range of the spell is 60, so you can drop it in a spot that hits everybody.
Oh, okay, yeah. So do we roll individually, or is that just like one?
No, it's once per.
3d8.
You always roll once per spell.
Okay. Let me see what his ability modifier is real quick. I'm pretty sure it's plus 6.
3d8 plus
Oh
wisdom.
no, it's only plus 5. He did not up that to. Okay.
He's. He put the bonus points into his dexterity.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Still a monk.
True. Okay, well
All right.
that's better than nothing.
Everybody who has taken damage gets 13 more. Health.
13 more damage. Oh no.
Okay, I'm not looking like complete garbage anymore. I think that's no, defensive stance. The defense thing.
All right. In that case, the Lich is going to turn his frightening gaze on Grenache.
Oh, is
Oh
that
no, it was scary.
scary?
Wisdom
That's
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Is that something he's good at? No.
Yes,
'cause
it is something.
No. Well, yes, but he's not proficient in it. Is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird. I thought he would be.
No, because he started out as a monk, not a cleric.
He is a primary monk, and
Oh, come on.
Wow! What the fuck?
sometimes you roll a 1.
That is
Classic Grenache.
deeply depressing.
Let's...
He is frightened for 1 minute.
Or until he saves.
Yeah, he gets a save at the end of each of his turn,
Okay.
as usual.
All right, I'll put a little skull on there to remind me of frightened. Oh,
I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Aurelia,
Yes. Okay. So unfortunately, the dog has not moved.
The dog really likes that spot.
Yeah,
He's standing on my.
Sorry,
weapon.
my
It's not
primary
great.
goal was getting the cleric back
Well,
up.
no, I mean it's not your fault.
you could drop a fireball in a place that hits the mummy and the dog and nobody else.
Yeah, that's true. I was trying to think of where I could. Is it possible to drop it in a place that doesn't? No.
No.
I can't really avoid hitting Grenache if I
No.
want to. I mean, I guess if I aimed it right at the corner, I could just hit the lich.
You could just hit the lich, which, I mean, if roll good enough, it might kill the lich. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it'll just burn a legendary reaction resistance to not fail, if that happens.
Yeah. So hitting 2 guys at once with an area spell would probably do you better in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that's worth doing. Not really, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll just hit the mummy and the dog thing.
All right. Do you want to
Fireball.
power up the spell? Or
Yeah, that is the question. I think I'll just cast it as a 4th level spell. Yeah, that seems good. Like I could go higher, but I'll do 4th for now.
All right, that is dexterity. All right, the Mummy Lord rolls a 5, has no bonus, and has no legendary resistances,
Oh, and that's a pretty good
nice.
roll.
and has vulnerability to fire.
Yeah, I was actually kind of hoping for that. I will admit. Wow. Okay, that was.
Oof.
I did not expect it to do that much. That's pretty good.
Big oof.
That's the 82.
Kind of wish I'd powered it up more now.
Steel Predator rolls a natural 20.
Oh.
Fuck.
And let's see here. No, fire is not on the resistance list.
Steel
So
Predators
it-
aren't Eberron, that's right.
Does take 20 damage.
This just looks like
boy, that
something
thing's
that's
got a
like
lot of health.
fucking Eberron as shit. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's just Mords.
All right, so the Lich has a turn again.
Oh, and I'm gonna dodge again.
All right, fair enough. So let's see here. EF, FI, FIN.
I don't like where this is going.
Finish him.
No,
Finger of death.
Yeah. Yeah, Finger's death is probably.
And let's see here.
The Widow Fingy. Just a Widow Touchy.
Just a Widow Fingy.
Aurelia, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, hold on.
Is he
Does it look really familiar? Does it look like a Finger of Death?
It does.
If he's
Counter-
casting his. Okay.
Counterspell that bitch.
All right, I'll let you do it.
Yeah. I took counterspell for a reason. I did not mean to subtract my spells from 2 by 2. Oh no. So it's just my spellcasting ability modifier, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Aurelia's got class stuff to get bonuses.
Well, I still roll
But-
with advantage.
Yeah. And you've got a 9th level spell to give you nonsense.
Natural 20!
What the actual fuck?
Fuck you, Finger of Death!
You can't roll for dick for Grenache. Hot damn roll.
Yeah, you guys have successfully shut this Lich down for 3 rounds. And that's good because he's loaded up with deadly ass spells.
I yell, hey asshole! Fuck you!
All right, and it's also good that 2 of you have counterspell because guess what the Mummy Lord's doing?
Oh no.
See? Look, it's a good thing that I did counterspell against the thing that I can see.
Yeah, that's fair. What is the Mummy Lord doing?
Harm on you.
Harm.
Okay, what level spell is
Deceptively
that?
not that bad, but. Oh wait, no, harm. I was thinking of
Harm is
No, I was
rude.
I was thinking of the opposite of cure wounds, inflict
What-
wounds.
Right. What level is harm?
6.
6. Okay. I mean, I could just burn. No, it's worth rolling. I get a +9. Yeah, I'll just counter it with a 3rd level spell. If I fail that, that's my problem. Okay, well,
That's a problem.
yeah.
So roll Constitution saving throw.
It is a spell, though.
Oh no, Aurelia's delicate
Yes, it is.
constitution.
And a 16 is what you needed for the Mummy Lord.
You only
Nice.
take half of 14d6 necrotic
Oh god,
damage.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it also means that Aurelia's max HP isn't decreased.
True.
Okay.
27.
Yeah, because if harm succeeds, then you also have your max
Yep.
decreased.
Hey, Lich, your Mummy Lord is a better spellcaster than you are.
You know what?
We live for hundreds of years and you can't do shit for dick against us.
I'm gonna regret doing this, but shave 5 off of whatever I do. This will bite me in the ass, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will. No, it won't!
Nope.
That's good, even with -5.
Plus 10. 51 to the Lich.
All right.
Did you successfully solo this Lich?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Oh, not quite. Okay.
Then I'm gonna stealth. It's very important that I stealth. I don't want to deal with any of this nonsense.
All right. So, at this point, the mummy is going to use his whirlwind of sand and move up to 60 feet behind you.
Oh, you grade A bitch.
Oh!
Yeah.
Does that trigger an opportunity attack?
No.
No.
It
Damn.
specifically does not.
Okay.
Because
'Cause
he turned into sand and then moved.
Yeah, fair.
So
Because I was gonna say, you'd think I wouldn't be able to take an opportunity attack with no weapon, but I actually do have the ability to cast spells as opportunity attacks. It just very rarely
and
comes
you
up.
also spent your reaction anyway.
Oh yeah, I haven't had a turn since then.
You have the ability to punch.
I got confused because it was his turn again, but that's just because he
All
does
right.
bullshit.
Steel Predator is still going to go after Grenache.
I think those both miss. Yeah, that all misses. We're pretty
Wow.
sure that his AC is recorded wrong as 22. It's supposed to be 22.
Yeah, I distinctly remember Grenache's DC being AC being higher than mine.
Yeah. Especially when he turns on Shield of Faith. Which he really hasn't had an opportunity to do yet.
Mhm.
Alright, layer actions. The tether comes out again
To who?
to you.
Fuck off! You piece of shit! I'm going. You know what? I will kill you. I will take myself down to kill you with a smile on my fucking face.
Alright.
You can handle it.
Mummy Lord swaps out his layer action. Hopefully I will remember if this applies. Lake.
Hex this bitch.
Do it. End the fucking Lich.
I'm gonna
Alright.
end this fucking Lich.
To be fair, the Lich would be dead if you didn't fail your con saving roll.
Let me just. I'm gonna do this one missile or one Eldritch Blast at a time because of how low he is.
hmm
So,
And you would have to roll a Constitution save for each one anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so with advantage. 27.
Actually, you're firing out of a melee.
Mm-hmm.
I am?
Yeah, the Steel
Oh.
Predator is right there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you know what? Well, he only gets one reaction either way, right?
No, it's not that. When you fire a ranged attack out of a melee, you get disadvantage.
Oh, well, in that case, I will eat the opportunity attack and just move this way.
Okay. With disadvantage against you,
Miss.
19.
And then, let me roll the damage here. So 1d10 plus 1d6 plus 6. 19?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Just find Constitution.
Isn't yours just +2? Yeah.
20.
20, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The lich shatters.
I know you're not actually dead because you have some bullshit
And-
involving your soul, but fuck you.
Yeah, just as the lights are going out of the skull, as it collapses onto the ground, you hear the lich whisper, "This changes nothing."
No, I'm pretty sure it changes a lot, actually. I can't move my hex because of...
That's a bonus, because
Yes, a bonus.
doing so is a bonus action.
Yeah.
But
I still
what you
have...
can do is fire 3 more Eldritch Blasts and move either before or after doing so.
And guess what? I'm going for the double kill.
You don't want to get the Predator?
It's honestly less dangerous.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also has way more health.
Yes. I
wanted to kill
can,
the Mummy Lord.
I can finish the mummy. So, I'm gonna do this one.
And I can too, it's a pretty good movie.
I'm gonna do this one at a time because I might actually be able to kill this thing, just a 1d10 plus 6. So 11. I'm gonna see how much damage it does, because... Oh yeah, depending on how well I roll, I might be.
He's also a caster with a much lower CR rating than anyone else around here.
33? I wish that was a critical.
Your rolls frustrate me so deeply.
10 plus 6. Another 11. I'm gonna just assume that doesn't kill him and just go for the third one. Let me roll again because I forgot to do an advantage. Okay, yeah, 24.
Yeah, still hits.
Yeah.
So 17 is the magic number.
What the hell?
The Mummy Lord collapses. And for the first time, it actually makes a sound. And that sound is...
Whatever.
Sounds like you could use a lozenge.
You know, I'm glad that undeath doesn't ruin their sense of humor, at least.
Yeah. Well, it also helps that those 2 types of undead specifically don't die when they get killed.
Yeah. I forgot
So
about
to
that
speak.
about mummy lords. I'm gonna be honest.
Unlike people who die when they are killed.
Yeah. It's funny. You get more resistant to that after you die the first time.
Grenache is
Grenache
going
is
to
up.
stab this thing with temper. Does 20 hit?
Does a 20 hit the Steel Predator on the dot? Yes.
Okay, cool. So let me 8 plus 8 plus 1, 6.
Please have Grenade move away from it.
I was planning to after his attacks.
Okay, thank you.
And then
All right, let's see here.
5
Oh, no,
of that
that's
is
the wrong.
lightning.
That's the wrong stat block. Yes, it is resistant to lightning.
Okay, so
It just
only
sort-
takes 2.
The lightning just sort of absorbed its way in. So that's 3 off the 19, 16 damage.
Shit, I keep thinking that he has a thing that lets him crit on a 19, but no, that's extra dice on a natural 20. So,
Yeah, the thing you're thinking of is a fighter thing.
yeah. 1, 6, 8. Yeah, that 5 is again 16.
Huh. That's... Your damage has been weirdly consistent.
It really has been. And then Grenache is going to... Does patient defense have to be at the end of of a turn? Or can
It does not. It doesn't have to be at the end of a turn, but you can just do it right now. And also, Step of the Wind allows you to either dash or disengage.
Oh, Okay.
as a bonus action.
Yeah, so let's move over. Let's just move down a couple steps. So, yeah, that seems good. All right, and then try and draw it away from Aurelia's weapon.
Yeah, although I did realize I could just use telekinesis to get my weapon.
Oh my god!
I mean, that takes up a whole turn, so I wouldn't have done it before now anyway.
It is a full action just to do that.
Okay. All right. I believe Grunash's turn is done because I'm keeping patient defense up. So.
No, you can't. It like I said, it is a bonus action either way.
Oh, okay.
Patient defense is down.
Okay, and then let me give him a
but
key point back.
he's also no longer frightened because the thing that frightened him is dead. And nobody's using legendary actions anymore. Aurelia, you're up.
Yeah, I wonder if I could polymorph the steel finish.
It qualifies as a creature, even if it's a construct.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it would be kind of funny, and I feel like you guys are, like, I feel like a lot of stuff I'm doing won't work on it.
keep in mind that all of these doorways open out into space.
Yeah, that's actually what... Oh, wait, hold on.
So if you wanted to turn it into something small and slow and chuck it out the door...
That literally was my idea. I just thought I was going to have to go up the stairs to do that. But, okay, that makes it even easier. Yeah, I'll try using polymorph. I mean, why not, right?
Don't turn it into something cute, because then I'll feel guilty about throwing it out into space.
You really shouldn't.
Let's see if it works first. So far, I don't think polymorph has, like, ever worked on anything except that dragon that one time.
I was about to say the dragon, and that was funny.
Yeah.
That was real funny.
So yeah, go ahead and the wisdom saving throw DC 20.
Alright, well, he does get a bonus to wisdom, and he does roll with advantage, because magic resistance. But the end result was a 19. Or, no, not a 19. An 11. A 9 on the die, that's why I was thinking a 19.
Okay, well, I mean, a 19 also wouldn't be good enough, so fair
Turn
enough.
him into...
Okay, so I will turn it into a... I don't know, what's an animal that you don't like?
slug.
Okay, well then you're chucking it out. I'm not touching a slug.
Whatever. I'll throw... Yeah, like, go pick up a slug with their bare hands. Whatever.
Okay,
Who gives a
yes,
shit?
fine. I'll turn it into a slug then.
Then, that's what happens.
Alright, are we out of combat? Can we just be out of combat?
I mean, it lasts for an hour, so...
Yeah.
And yeah, it is the last thing standing, and you're able to pick it up, open one of the cargo doors, and just sort of chuck it out. And the natural effect of the gravity plane causes it to slowly fall further and further away from the pyramid until eventually it just disappears from sight, presumably to either float in space forever or possibly fall down to the planet and burn up in the atmosphere.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be really funny.
Yep. Well, somebody else's problem now.
I don't think it's anybody else's problem. I think it'll burn up in the atmosphere before it becomes somebody else's problem.
All right. Well, that was exciting. I guess we keep exploring the ship. Yeah, Aurelia's gonna go pick up her goddamn rod.
It's all the same to you. Let's just get the fucking flags, dump them out in the atmosphere, take one for ourselves, and go.
I mean, yeah, that's the idea, but we have to keep searching the ship for that. Also, yeah, to be honest, normally I'm not into, like, you know, stealing shit or whatever, but in this case, I kind of feel like I don't mind checking for spoils.
All right. And okay, so here's the thing. Like I've said before, the monsters, or the regular undead on this ship, stand no chance against you. And they particularly stand no chance if you activate your Light of Protodor effect.
So yeah, I was actually going to say I just want to turn on that thing as we move around the ship, because at this point I don't care about giving away our position.
Yep.
Yeah.
So...
And just incidentally, if you had it on once you met with the Lich, the first thing you would have done after dropping the Force Cage would have been Dispel Magic on that effect.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, I guess I could have tried to turn it on or whatever, but... I mean, it's the fact that I dropped the rod meant that obviously I couldn't do that during the fight, so...
Yeah. But, yeah, so... Make a long story short, you head down into the lower level, search around for the flags, and in the process, you also find a lot of money. A lot of money.
I love money.
A whole lot of money.
I love money.
Let's just start shoving that into the portable hole, then.
Yeah, let's just take all the money.
Yeah, all told, you find gemstones, gold pieces, and platinum pieces worth a grand total of 389,000 gold pieces.
Guys!
Sweet Jesus.
Guys! I can finally afford to...
No!
I can finally afford to bring Robert back!
No!
Why?
We're dividing this 4 ways.
What was it? 300 and...
We each get 97,250.
Yeah, and I still have 3,000 left over.
I did say that's where the pricing started.
Yeah, I know. Also, at this point,
was it?
Also, at this point, it's completely fucking pointless.
Yeah.
It was a lot more novel when I was like level 12 or whatever it was, 13.
Yeah, at this point it's a help, but not as useful of a help.
Yeah. It's for show at this point.
In addition, you also find a potion of Storm Giant Strength, which is the best kind of potion. A spell scroll with 4 8th level spells on it.
Ooh.
However, all of the spells are wizard spells, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Finally, just for me.
Wait, how does that work? Can I not cast them from scrolls or whatever? It has to be ones I know, or
it has to appear on your spellcaster spells list.
Okay.
And I checked, and all 4 of these spells are specifically not shared on either the Warlock or the Bard list.
Fuck you, Bobbin.
Dang it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
However, you do know a wizard who could use them.
Yeah, we
fair.
do.
Finally, my time to shine.
And the last thing you find is a bolt. A magic bolt that, when you identify it later, turns out to be a bolt of demon slaying.
Huh. Wonder why he had this.
You don't make deals with demons without a backup plan.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a crossbow bolt.
Yep. Just
Okay.
A regular bolt that you can fit onto a crossbow, fire it, and deal an extra 8d8 damage to the target creature type.
And guess who has a crossbow?
I mean, I also have a crossbow. But yeah,
I'm
probably
better with my crossbow.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say you should probably take it, but
Question. Can we find where he pilots this son of a bitch?
Oh yeah. There are actually 2 locations that the helm can be. The first is right at the top of the vessel. And I'll just reveal this for you, just for your edification.
Can we pilot it?
No, that's not what I was thinking.
I mean, into the sun was the
Oh,
next
well,
words.
oh. I think somebody has to be at the helm at all times in order for it to move.
Wait, hold on, but
Yeah.
how does that work? Wait.
The
No.
same way that gravity is the same no matter what kind of object you're on.
Okay.
Okay. So, what I was thinking is that we somehow sabotage it so that he can't pilot this anymore. Like, break the helm, or some shit.
Yeah, just get an axe.
Yeah, okay. Fucking let's ruin this shit.
You know it can turn into an axe.
Yeah. And it's an artifact, so it can actually do something too.
I
Now,
know he'll just end up repairing this, but man, it's
Well,
gonna...
yeah, I mean, we might as well make it as tough as possible for him.
Yeah!
you said there were 2 helms, right?
2 locations where the helm could be.
Oh, could be, okay.
Yeah, the the first is at the very top of the pyramid. The second one is actually on the main weapons deck, but only accessible from the lower deck, through a ladder that goes up through the center of the cargo deck, which you can see there next to your characters, and then up into the secondary helm at the center of the stone structure.
I see.
Which one did he choose? It doesn't matter, we're busting this shit anyway, but...
Get in there and wreck up the place.
The center.
Okay. Well, it's broken now. Have fun with
And,
that, asshole.
Yeah, you don't repair helms, you replace them.
Well, that's not going to be easy.
Oh, it's not.
It's actually fairly easy if you've already bought one.
Oh, well, I meant easy as in, like, easy to do in a short period of time, right? Because...
But yeah, buying a helm is very expensive.
And we just stole all his money!
Well,
I doubt it's all of his money.
No, it's definitely not all of his money. This is the kind of guy who has like 3 secret layers in different places.
Yeah, okay, fair
all
enough.
With mounds of cash and
We
like
just-
fake IDs or whatever.
We just stole a shit ton of money from him.
This guy has passports from 7 different planets. You know, like
This one, oddly enough, says Rusty Shackleford?
all right.
I see Wiener.
So
Bob McLovin?
Elwood Blues.
Mike Hawk.
all right. So let's just get out of here then.
Yeah, let's. We got the
Yeah.
flags. We got a shit ton of money.
So for the flags, I think we should basically just, quickly fly, into orbit around the planet, drop them randomly,
Yeah.
and
Then leave.
leave, teleport back to Ulgar.
Yeah.
Should work, I think, with whatever one we're keeping. The flags, I mean, they probably won't be too tricky for people to find, but that's fine. Keeps them up far back.
That's- Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the entire point, was to make them not tricky to find.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we want to strike a balance, right? But-
Yeah, yeah. Like, it's obvious that they're in orbit and they're easy to get, but, like, just...
Actually, if you're trying to find a flag in orbit, that's going to be incredibly
No,
hard.
no,
to
no, no.
find.
I meant basically, I meant far enough down that they would fall onto the planet and just be in like random locations
Yeah.
on the planet, since they're enchanted to be like not breakable, right? So like they wouldn't get destroyed.
Right.
Oh no,
Just
they.
re-entry.
I mean, that's sort of like the basic entry level magic item stuff. Is
Yeah.
indestructible to normal effects.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, they'll just land in random places on the planet, and it shouldn't be too difficult for people to find them. So it shouldn't give them any reason to go after us instead of just finding them.
Right.
Obviously we could try to make it harder, but it's probably not worth the effort.
Right.
All right. Well, that in effect was the boss fight for the race. And since you guys decided to get it out of the way early, I figure I will just get the last 2 flags done in the next session.
Nice.
Okay, dope.
So look
I
forward
got
to
sucked
that.
anyway.
Hooray!
Actually, you know what we could have done? We could have just taken the flags and put them like on the wrong planet or something.
No, that would have been dick move even for us.
Well,
Would it really?
no, it would have been fine. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been. It actually might actually made it easier for them to find them because they would have to go to other planets anyway. So yeah, probably best we didn't do that.
Yeah.
They would just be
Just spread them out in Storl, in the Storl belt.
Yeah, also the lamprey would be close to the planet anyway. Because yeah, the lamprey would still be close to the planet anyway. So
Yeah.
you know, casually drop them off the side of the ship as we fly low.
Yeah.
Give Lily that satisfaction.
All right. Well, that wraps the session. So what do you guys think of going doubled in on boss monsters?
It was funny because we had the lich on lock.
I was
It
fine once I
actually
stopped
was
being
funny.
stunned.
The single most threatening thing was just that steel predator hitting 3 of us with the.
I mean, I was fine.
Yeah, but I mean, it basically killed Grunash because
Yeah.
it nearly killed Lake, and I got pretty lucky to be able to get away.
Like, obviously I was very visibly frustrated with it, but once I stopped being stunned and could actually, you know, play the damn game, it was fine.
Yeah. I mean, that is the point of stun, just
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah. Hey, you don't get to play the game for like 20 minutes. Have fun.
Oh yeah, here's a question, Bobbin. Since we do sort of have kind of downtime while we're on the ship, and Silky is here, could I count any of this time towards learning Yuan Ti?
Well, you did get interrupted a few times, thanks to all of the flag nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, I'd understand if it were like at a slower rate or something.
Yeah, and you do have other business to attend to while you're on the ship. Let's call it, just add an extra 20 days.
All right. I think I'm. Oh, should have that written down here. Oh, well, I'll figure it out later.
So how much? I forgot to mark it down. How much gold per person is that? It's 97k, right?
Yeah, 97,250, I believe. What's the amount?
Okay. Yeah, I technically have enough money to buy a shield guardian, but I'm not going to because it's at this point talking piece.
And I do want to continuously emphasize
That is the starting value, yes.
yeah, and they are usually sold at just sort of auctions or negotiations or other situations where many people are trying to outbid each other. But I will say that in terms of raw cash, 389,000 gold pieces, like even for Aurelia, that is a shitload of money. Like, you might have that much just bound up in your direct domain lands.
Right, but there's no way Aurelia has seen that much money in liquid cash before.
Yeah, I mean, like, more money has been going through Viana lately because you've opened up the spice trade, but before that, in terms of liquid money, you're just staring at your nation's GDP.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guess who's gonna redistribute this wealth to the poor to the poor and disenfranchised in Okar as soon as they get back.
Definitely not Lily.
Yeah. I mean, Grunash?
Grunash might be into. Honestly, I feel like Lake could talk Grunash into doing that.
Finally, I can buy newer fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I
toys.
should figure out something to spend my money on, considering, like, I already had quite a bit before this, too. Like, this just multiplied it by 5 or something, but, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is... I rolled this all out, by the way. Like, everything that I just gave you guys is straight up a treasure hoard for a tier 4 players.
Fair enough.
So that is the kind of money that is supposed to be thrown around at this point in the game.
I want to say, this is the first time we've ever actually really found a horde, because both times we killed dragons, we were never able to find where they stored all their shit. So, like...
No. You found treasure hoards before. Not like
This is tier
dragon
4.
hordes, but...
Yeah, but we've killed 3 dragons, or 4 dragons now. But at least 2 of them should have had hordes. We could have been like, hey, let's go find. But no, you never did.
I mean, one of them, the silver dragon, was away from home.
Yeah. Although we could
Silver
have.
Dragon was away from home. The Red Dragon was going on a raid. The Bronze Dragon was undead.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't counting him. And then
And also away from home.
And the Shadow Dragon just had sort of transcended the need for hoarding gold.
Yeah.
I got a scoop.
Just hoarded goop.
Delicious scoop.